To throw on the first play, McCarthy.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
You look at this Bears defense.
They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
They run for the first time with Ty Chandler.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Vikings had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Gets around him. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy.
Rolling to his right. It's caught. Tompkins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, this defense for the Bears, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 18. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. McCarthy operating from the gun.
This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down.
Throwing is McCarthy. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the lead.
Extra point splits the opponents, and it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Stays on his feet. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
4 yards the pickup, first down. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
To the air with McCarthy.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here's McCarthy to Jefferson on the slant.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. On play action, now McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Bears are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
To throw from his end zone, Williams.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. To the air, Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen.
And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Now Jones. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Jones again.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Aaron Jones with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Come on, man. Show me your best, man. Don't give up, dog. You're 11-2 for a reason.
The Vikings boom it away.
I'm better than my record says, dog. I just got the Vikings, that's all. Look, man, show me something, man. That's all.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. You're feeling okay.
That winds up pushing it back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are
under pressure, and they got to him again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Hell yeah, man. Good game, Q. Oh.
Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
T.J. Hockenson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
You gonna concede at half?
Take a 3-touchdown lead.
I figure you won't. I figured that. That's what I like, man. I told you, man, we got the best division, dog. Like, when you really look at it. We got the best division.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
To throw, Williams.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Throwing is Williams.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Roma Dunze
from 17 yards out.
And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Looking to throw McCarthy.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Now 2nd and 3. They run it with Chandler.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
They'll look to throw again.
Here's a diving catch right side. That's good for 28 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And there's a short throw. It's caught by Komet.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Swift.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the...
To the right side and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but
Dog, you ran the same exact play before you scored. You wouldn't think I wouldn't pick that up again? You ran the same exact play. I just steady, yo. I'm very detailed. But I like the way you played it. I like that joint, bro. But the fact that you ran the same exact play, you thought I was stupid. I mean, not on no disrespectful type stuff. Nah, not like that. I'm just saying. Yeah. Dang, you sound like you sound like my homeboy, yo. I lie to you not, yo. What's your name? What's your real name? God, you sound like one of my homeboys. Bryce who? Bryce what? Hello. Bryce, hello, what's your last name? Oh, nah. Okay, so I went to school with a Bryce when I was growing up. That's all. Dad, I thought you were one of my homeboys, Bryce, that I ain't seen from high school. Okay, all right. That's what's up. I live in North Carolina. Oh, I'm about to say, man, you got a real strong accent. Okay. In Texas. Okay, what part of Texas are you from?
He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Oh, okay. I'm about 20 minutes away from Raleigh, the capital. Raleigh, I think Charlotte, maybe like an hour and maybe 2 hours away from me. If you know anything about North Carolina. That's oh, okay. I got you.
Front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Out of the shotgun.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right, man. Let me get back to this game, man.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
They're bringing us about right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Vikings on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 9.
Now McCarthy.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is
I got one playbook I stay with.
This one away.
Is the generic. Yeah, I thought I seen Indianapolis, but I don't play with their playbook a couple times. So, but I wouldn't expect if you get Indianapolis with the offense that you got. That's be honest. I thought you would have picked. I ain't gonna tell you what I thought you would have picked, but somebody a little bit more complex than Indianapolis. Indianapolis kind of simple. I mean, I ain't so simple about it, but they kind of easy. Yeah, Pittsburgh is a good base. Yeah.
Everything goes awry, and now points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out. I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
Well, you're 11-2. You're 11. But you're 11-2 though. So you've been doing something right. You've been doing something right. But I like to play after the draft. That's how you know how good you are, really. It's a thing. First year is always, I like to see how people do after the draft. Because you lose your you lose some of the players on your team. You got to re-sign. You got to draft well. So it's a little bit to see what everybody, how they play after the draft. I see that.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continuing.
Oh yeah, you be straight.
Big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Oh yeah, you be straight. You good. You probably need to pick up a corner. Oh yeah,
Williams going to look to throw again.
I'm trying to get in the playoffs. I'm just trying to get in
And
there.
he'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
If I win out, I can get into the playoffs. But I got to play the Lions again.
41 yards.
Oh yeah.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
Look at that.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
After the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. 132 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's Chandler. Able to slither by. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be here.
I was hoping that he won't go fumble.
Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't
I
score.
don't need no turnover.
2nd and 9. McCarthy off the play fake.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Yeah, run the clock out now.
Accepted,
Run
and
the
they
clock
move the
out.
ball forward.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47.
Counter play. Here's
Exactly,
Chandler.
man.
He'll
He
take
ain't
this
good.
ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now,
Hey, man. Hey, man. Shit. I like the competition, man.
If you call
You came out real aggressive. I love that shit. I'm saying, but you came out aggressive, so I had to tune in. I had to figure out what you were doing.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, man, we gotta have plenty of battles, though. So I don't expect to win them all.
Again, it's
That's one thing
Jones.
about it. You're going to come back.
He's
That's
gonna
what I
be
already know.
stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
From the gun, here's Williams. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
And that flag accepted.
Hey, man, good game, yo. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to see. Yeah. Facts. Exactly.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now Chandler, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
Congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season strong, but you got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number goal.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a